Hey everyone, welcome to Chuck's Guitar Geekery. Today I'm showing off this Hallmark swept wing guitar. First I'm going to start off with a little bit of an open and jam here. I'm really not a surf player, so I'm going to try something different here. So let's see how this goes. Enough playing. Let's talk about this guitar for a second here. It was originally designed back in the day for the band The Ventures, which, you know, surf rock pioneers. Yeah, I'm not sure when they stopped making Hallmark guitars back in the day, but a dude in Maryland here named Bob Shade resurrected the brand, I guess sometime in the early 2000s, and started bringing these designs back, but he's making a real high quality guitar here. So the story of how I became the owner of this, which actually, at one point, I did have this guitar featured in Premier Guitar, Reader Guitar of the Month. You know, my little claim to fame. So, the tale of how I became in possession of this guitar starts with a made-in-Japan Jaguar, Fender Jaguar, that a friend of mine had. He never jived with it. He sold it to another friend. That friend never jived with it. And that friend, I think my parents and my now wife, gave him some money, and it became my guitar as my birthday present one year. And I never really jived with that guitar either. It was a cool guitar, but I don't know, maybe it just wasn't set up right. That was before I really knew how to set up a guitar, and I never jived with it. So one day I just put it out on Craigslist, say, hey, I have this Jaguar. Anyone have anything cool to trade? And a dude hit me up with this guitar. I saw it, and I was like, yes, I need that. I went and picked it up. I played a gig with it that night. But how he became in possession of this guitar was he had found one of the old original ones completely beat up and destroyed at a yard sale. And he contacted Bob Shade, who had resurrected the brand, showed it to him, and Bob was like, that's a cool artifact. Here, I'll give you one of these new ones in exchange for that old one. And the dude did, but that guy never jived with it, and he always wanted a Jaguar, so it was a trade that worked out as far as I'm concerned. But this one's in a orange sparkle. When I became in possession of this, I contacted Hallmark Guitars to be like, trying to ask them, what do I have here? And Bob Shea told me that the orange was a very, they only made a couple of them as a very special run, so this is an even more rare one. But he's still making guitars. He's got some other cool models. This dude, Deke Dickerson, something like that. I don't know, he's got some cool rockabilly stuff out there, and he's got some cool signature models, and they've got a few other ones that are just wacky like this. But the build on this one is so good. The neck is so comfortable. It's actually a pretty narrow neck. The frets are perfect. The fretboard's bound. It's got a zero nut. The tuners stay in tune. It's got a locking rolling bridge, which is kind of Bob Shade's it's like a proprietary one, and it's got this kind of Bigsby-ish one, but it's Hallmark makes it. And these pickups are also very unique. To me, they're a cross between a P90 and a Strat. So they kind of have all the bite of a Strat, they still have some of the fatness of a P90, and they just sound great. The reason I don't play this guitar more on this channel is it is its kind of own unique sound, and when I'm doing, you know, trying to show someone what a distortion pedal sounds like, having a unique pickup just doesn't work. But it's a great guitar, and frankly, it's sat in the case too long, so here it is. Yeah, 25.5-inch scale length, bridge, volume tone, 3-way switch. Let's just go through some sounds here. At the beginning there, I had it clean with a ridiculous amount of reverb. I'll turn the reverb down from a Tone City Tiny Spring. Going through an Orange Terror stamp, so nothing too fancy here. And yeah, let's go through some tones here. And let's see, I was bending this whammy bar through that whole intro jam. I haven't stopped to tune it. Let's see if it's still in tune. Yes, it is. So definitely score 1 for the roller saddles. So. As you'll notice, the neck pickup is very dark. So, then it's very powerful too. So, you know, you can kind of, it's almost reverse, where the bridge pickup is almost more like a rhythm tone, and then the neck pickup kind of is like whoosh. I don't know. Let's just fiddle around some more. Okay, it's finally time to tune it a little bit. And the other cool thing I forgot to mention is it's not 22 frets, it's not 24 frets, it's 23 frets. That high D sharp, why not? Let's hit some distortion. For the distortion today, I'm using a Perco Rat. Like I said, that bridge pickup sound with distortion is what really sold me on this guitar. It is got so much bite, but yet still so full. I don't know. This is a great sounding guitar, and kind of mad at myself for letting it sit in the case for so long. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll have a link to Hallmark's website below. You know, sometimes some pop up used, but yeah. I really wanted to check out some of their other guitars they have, so maybe I'll do that one of these days. And they're honestly not, you know, they're maybe an hour away from where I live. Maybe I'll go pay them a visit someday. But anyways, please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, share the video if you want, get some wacky guitars if you want. Everyone loves a wacky guitar, so until next time, cheers.